What's going on, Aries? How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in with me. This is going to be your collective reading for all of the Aries, the Emperors. Okay, God has blessed this reading for us. So we do thank you, Heavenly Father. Apply this to however you can, Aries. It could speak to you on so many different matters going on in your life, or maybe one particular. So you apply it how you can. Let's see what's been going on. You got the Three of Wands here. So you was waiting on something, honey. You could see it coming, and I'm sure it came. Okay. We have Temperance, which is the major arcana of Sagittarius. So perhaps whatever came gave you a now you're kind of having to use your patience because you're having to find balance. Speaking of balance, you got the Six of Pentacles. So that is, Six of Pentacles is that reciprocal energy that, you know, what you give, you'll get. What you put in, you'll get out. So if you're putting good things out into the ethers are going to bring good things back to you. And that's usually what the Six of Pentacles is. It's very generous. It's very much so, you know, I'm helping because I can and because I've been helped before. And you may need to get helped again, you know, in the future. So, you know, this is, it's like a card of good karma. So you have Leo here, strength, the major arcana of Leo. So your fire siblings are here, Sagittarius and Leo. You might have those in your charts too, or you could be dealing with either of those signs. But yeah, strength is like, okay, she's half woman, she's half lion. And this is a male lion. So this female, she's feminine when she needs to be, just as soft as a little baby sheep. But when she needs to turn up, she literally turns into a male king of the jungle. She ain't so sweet, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you done tempted me. Now I got to set your ass on fire. So, but in the most gentlest kind of way, you know, this is that sometimes you don't have to fight physically or anything like that, but you can check somebody so hard with your words. And you as an Aries, you're very sharp, very witty. You know, your comebacks are unmatched, undefeated. So you know how to definitely tap in when you need to, even when you don't need to. That's why some people think you are just an asshole, but you're like the best of assholes. You're like irresistible. People can't help but love and adore you. Well, you know, some people, but anyway, this Three of Wands here is, like I say, something you was waiting to come in. It was coming. You could see it and you were ready for it. Just like she's holding her board. She's waiting for the waves to get bigger and bigger so she can just get out there and ride. And I feel like that was you. You knew the time was coming, the moment was coming, and you were prepared and ready. You have Justice here, which is the major arcana of Libra. You know, I like this depiction because it's showing her, you know, on the up and up, happy and feeling fair and balanced, and then it's showing her on the downside, which is, you know, a little darker. It's having to look at all sides of the situation, the good parts and the not so good parts. But that's in order for you to make a decision that is very, like I was saying with Temperance and the Six of Pentacles, balance. So that's your theme here. You are really learning to have, you know, have to be abased and to be abound, to have enough and maybe to not have enough, to have one foot in, to have one foot out. It's like the sun or the moon, day and night. You're in some kind of phase right now where you're learning that. You have this Nine of Wands here. So it's like, you know, it's like the Three of Wands, staying ready. But the thing is, with the Nine of Wands, it's usually something that the Three of Wands is like, okay, I'm excited, it's coming in. The Nine of Wands is like, damn, I'm tired. Can I be done yet? You know what I mean? So it's a similar kind of energy where there's waiting. But for whatever reason, there might have just been some, yeah, perhaps exhaustion, you know, because you guys are gas to the floor. You know what I mean? Pedal to the metal. You know, no breaks, you know what I mean? You just go straight, hard, like nonstop. But I feel like whatever the situation is, it's kind of teaching you, nah, you got to break sometime. You have to stop. You have to, take a moment and let things catch up. Okay, because that's what temperance is about. Temperance is like, listen, I'm showing you how to blend opposites. I'm showing you how to really consider moderation and what a good thing that is. Like being in the middle of something, not too far to the left or too far to the right. Like I was saying with strength earlier, that feminine and masculine energy, balancing both. Like, how can you be passionate and hustle? And how can you also be like, okay, calm and patient. I've done what I need to do. Now let the rest catch up and do what it needs to do. So I feel like you're in this phase of learning that right now. Sometimes, it's like it can feel a little bit annoying, but it's not. It's actually good. Here you are, King of Wands. This is your energy. So yeah, the King of Wands, I feel like he's ready, similar to the Three of Wands. But with the difference, the King of Wands, he can move. He's just not going to. And he's always got somebody with him protecting him. He's not ever by himself. He's got his little, his big lion back there. So for you, whether you're male or female, this is that, okay, I'm going to, one foot in, one foot out. But as soon as you get that green light, it's go time. That's what the King of Wands is. He's just waiting. He's like, are you going to say yes? You're going to say not yet? You're going to say no? But until you say something, it's not going to be nothing from me. And that's because he has learned through past situations and past experiences. If he moves too soon, it's usually a disastrous kind of ending. He might see where he can jump in and help and, take care of everything. But when he's done that before, he got in trouble. Whether it was somebody, yelling at him or somebody not appreciating what he did. So now, Aries, I feel like, yep, you're like, until I know for sure, I'm just going to sit back and watch because I don't want to get burned. I don't want to, try to be so helpful with a sincere heart and then somebody, curse you because they didn't ask you for it. And people are like that. You know what I mean? You want to help because you see that there's a need and then you get in there and people are like, I didn't ask you. What are you doing here? Go away. They get offended. They get mad at you. Like, no, nobody asked you to step in. Why are you here? And you're like, oh, damn. Okay, well, then I will leave. Shoot, forget you. All right, the moon came flying out here. So that is the major arcana of Pisces. You could be dealing with that Pisces. And you got the Five of Pentacles here. So the moon is, I like this card, but sometimes I feel like it's a warning because, we don't know what's on the other side of the moon. But a lot of times it's something really good, but sometimes it's not, because the moon can certainly represent hidden things that aren't so positive. It could be people trying to hide their true colors. Maybe they try to present themselves as somebody who's loving and caring and wonderful, and then you realize they are the spawn of Satan. They're terrible people. So I would just say, with this Six of Pentacles, like I was saying, generosity and balancing and good karma and all that, make sure that you are giving to the right people. You're giving to the right causes, even if that means you got to do some research before you invest or give or whatever. Do that because you don't want to waste anything here. I don't feel like you're really in a position to be wasting things because you got this Five of Pentacles here. And she's like, oh my gosh, I need to get in this door because it has all the goods that I need, but it's locked and I don't know. I just don't know. And so she's all down and forlorn. But if she were to just look up, there's the key, babe. You can unlock the door into the storehouse and get everything that you need. But, the mentality has a lot to do with it. So be careful about what you're giving to, whom you're giving to. Just make sure that it is legitimate, that it is legal, because this could very much so be a waste. So just kind of heads up before this is the season. So before you get too generous, especially if you're giving because you want something in return, you know what I mean? Be careful for that. So, yeah, you're finding your balance, which is a good thing. Patience is your friend. Remember that. And that's what I got for you, Aries. I'm going to wrap this one up. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share, guys. Talk to you soon.